Luckily, my relationship with sport has been very positive. In hockey, my mum would always encourage me to just keep attending training, keep attending matches, doing things for the team, and also understanding the benefits it brings for myself. Like if you are stressed, go and play sport, have a break, you know, relax. It's also productive to take a break. And sport was the way that my mum encouraged me to do that, which I really appreciate and still apply to this day. DMU hockey has a really big reputation in terms of being a mixed society. So we have a men's and a women's team, which we take pride in. And we have really strong leaders in both those teams in terms of our captains and the rest of the committee to lead our teams to success and enjoying the hockey season. My experience with the girls team, well, not girls, women's team. I need to stop saying, did I say boys and girls? Or men's and women's?
You can say either.
Okay.
But I think that's good. That why would you say women's teams rather than girls' team? I
think language in sport is important because we always describe the men's team and then it's like the men's and the girls. Like, no, we're not children anymore. We're adults. We play sport seriously as everyone else. So we've got to make sure the language you use comes correctly. And even recently we had a training session and we do this drill called the 3-man weave. And someone was like 3-person weave. And I was like, no, it's the 3-man weave. And I was like, why is it the 3-man weave? It's a 3-person weave. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, let's get rid of this, this misogynistic language in sport and just call it the 3-person weave, you know? Be more inclusive. But yeah, that was just one example of how we're trying to change language and culture, as I think culture is really important. In my role as chair, I've tried to really integrate positive cultural values into our club through our committee meetings, which we then spread out to our members and then out onto our social media and everything. And I think it's really important to get a wide range of members of all abilities and from all places to play, because it can really enhance your university experience playing a sport. And I want everyone to have that feeling that we have when we're winning a varsity or when we're playing a match, karaoke on the coach back. Like, I want everyone to experience that. I really enjoy being a woman in sport. I think there's so many opportunities that are opening up to women in sport that I think everybody should make the most of. Not just women, make the most of it, like everyone, because everyone can benefit from having women included in sport. At university is a great place to start. And I think definitely dropout rates for women is higher in terms of doing physical activity outside of school and university. They're more likely to drop out, even at school. They're more likely to drop out of teams because of loads of different various factors, from body image to competition to loads of things. And I think we've got to tackle those issues head on and encourage positive cultures that eliminate any room for negativity, because there's so much benefit that can bring, and those small things can stop someone from playing sport completely. And it can be a complete changing thing in your life. I don't know how I would describe it. It can be a complete game changer, essentially, no pun intended, to your life. And if people don't have the opportunity to explore that, they'll never know what doing sport could be for them, and how it could help them in all aspects of their life. Would I change sport? Yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely the small things, the small details that people pick up on. For example, I think even after we lose a match, we should still be cheering on the players that played well that game and having karaoke on the bus back, making it a good and positive experience, because even from losing, you can learn a lot. This week, we lost the match and I spoke to my mum on the phone and I was like, oh my gosh, we won. And then I just realized we didn't win, but it felt so good that it was such a good and positive experience. Like, even from the photos, you think, oh my gosh, they must have won. We didn't win, we lost, but it's fine. Like, we still kept going, we still enjoyed the experience. So I think really small changes like that, and culturally, like language is really important, and encouragement, motivation. I think those really contribute to club values and club culture. I think if committee members were to all take part in club values, club culture, and just learn a bit more about the influence and the impact that can have on how people experience sport. Even things as simple as having music at a training session can transform everyone's energy and make everyone feel a lot more positive about the game, about the training session, about their day in general. So I think small things like that I would love to change, and I think it's a lot of it is in the culture, because every club has a culture, whether you like it or not, or it's good or bad, or it's intentional. So I think we should be more active to making that positive and, yeah, bringing fun for everyone. My voice, our story.